if an opportunity comes and it's like something that will help you in the long run, cancel the booking. I feel like influencers are entitled. I feel like they just make you feel like a worker.
Can you mute this?
Yeah.
Bro.
Fam.
You know what? Everybody gotta get to the bag.
Get to the fucking bag.
Yeah, that's not good. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Get in the Bag, where we unlock and talk about all the beauty industry secrets, sharing tips, and also producing stories as well. And today I'm so happy and excited to have my lady, your Sley, in my chair today. And yeah, welcome, Leonie. Everyone say hey. But yeah, so before we get into anything, we are going to play this or that, just a few questions, and you're going to tell me what you prefer and what you don't prefer. Okay, so the first question is, a client FaceTiming their whole family during the install or playing TikToks on full volume?
FaceTimes.
You probably said.
Yeah, let me say hi. No, the loud TikTok thing is I can't, yeah.
Next question is, taking a deposit and never hearing from them again, or a client ghosting you until they want a last minute appointment? Before you answer, I can't, that happens, but it's happened a lot for me.
Yeah. I'd rather the client ghosting and letting me know.
Really?
Yeah. I can always do last minute.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, you're the Frontal Sleyer. I mean, nah, sorry, because imagine I've booked out that whole day and then you don't turn up.
I don't mind to chill, you know.
A client who comes with their wig already cut, or one who brings a synthetic wig for a lace install. Already cut?
Yeah.
Even if the cut is bad?
Throw in the bin.
What?
Throw the synthetic in the bin.
You'll do the lace cut?
Yeah.
Have you had bad lace that's been cut before? That is like, one side is even small here and other side is small. Too short.
Yeah, but you just have to pluck it back. Yeah, I'd rather.
That.
Synthetic, forget
it. Oh no, forget. A busy day that leaves you buzzing, or a quieter day to reflect and recharge?
A busy day that leaves me buzzing.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like the back-to-back, the little frills, or like?
I kind of like the rush, yeah. If it's a smooth day, yeah, I don't mind.
And everyone's on time, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know days where it's like, people are late, then you have to tell this person to come another time, or like, how do you, we'll get into it. But
yeah. I think the back-to-back thing.
Back-to-back.
Yeah.
Early morning bookings or last-minute rushes?
Last-minute rushes.
You're such a type B person.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean when I say type B, type
A?
So I saw TikTok, it was basically saying like type B is the person who, they're so last minute but they'll always make it work.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, because I'm always late.
Would you rather have a full appointment day or a day with like a creative, they're on set, it's busy?
Yeah, that. Yeah.
One person focusing it?
Yeah.
Cool, same. Cool, so thank you so much for answering those questions. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. I'm so scared, but I'm so like,
it's alright.
I don't know, I'm cheating because we've been meaning so long to do this.
I know, innit?
I know, but yeah.
I don't have no social media training.
It's an open face. I want it to be open. I want it to just be like just free. Obviously, however people react, they react. That's just what it is, but listen, we be having phone calls. I'll be calling her saying, I'm about to crash out.
Yeah.
Listen, so trust me, we're here for it. But yeah, I want to like get you to introduce yourself, your journey, you know, like your starting point, how it all started for you, why you started, all of that jazz.
So I started doing hair, I would probably say like 10 years ago.
That's a long time.
I think that's 10 years ago. How old was I 10 years ago? 20, not even, I don't know. What's my maths? I started in year 7.
Okay.
Year 7, I started in year 7. And I was so bad in school. My mum cut my hair, had no hair, and I refused to go to school. But I had to obviously like learn to make it work.
Is it short?
Like, before short. Like, before she was like, afro, like hard. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And obviously like, because obviously I wasn't working, I was in year 7, I just had to make it work. I started by using like my mum's wigs. So I'd steal her wigs and put like a big afro on my head.
Oh my God.
And like try and like pin it to make it as small as possible. And then from there I just developed the the knack for it. And then I started doing like my friend's hair, my sister's hair, and oh my gosh, my voice is shaking.
What?
I don't know. I started doing like my friend's hair, sister's hair, basically anyone that would want to do their hair, I did it. I think throughout the years, it just kind of became a drag because it felt like a job. But then I stopped doing it. Then obviously I went to uni, and I always tried to make money in other ways. So like back in the days, I used to do like lashes, makeup, cooking, anything to get money. But then the only thing that stayed consistent was hair. But I was fighting it because there was just too many problems. And I just felt like I just want to be creative. I just want to have fun with it. I didn't want to like meet demands and stuff like that. I just wanted to do it for the like of it. So after like retail, dropping out of uni, the only thing that still stayed was I was still doing clients. So I just thought, you know what, fuck it, let me just do it full time. Which is when
was that, the switch from doing it for fun to full time?
Full time, I would probably say 2016.
Okay, so just at like the peak of when.
Yeah,
for me anyway, it was like 17.
Oh my gosh, remember when I came to do my braids?
Oh my god,
the big chunky braids.
Oh my god, when I was doing hair, I used to do braids, and then she came to my house. That was the first time I met her, and she did braids.
Literally.
But that was like I was in school. I was doing hair from my bedroom.
Oh yeah. I remember. Now seeing that tight.
Wow. But yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, so I just thought, you know what, let me just do this full time. I was working in Topshop at the time, I believe. Not Topshop, I think like BT call centre. I must have seen Monica, you know Monica from London, put on her Snapchat, looking for hairstylist. This is when she first opened Dollhouse, I believe, or just maybe like a year after. So I messaged her like, hey, like, is there any vacancies? And she was just like, yeah, come in tomorrow. Literally never went back to work, and I just went there, told I could do everything, even though I couldn't. But that was just me putting myself under the pressure to just like
do it.
And then I fell in love, and then
that's good.
Yeah, the rest is history.
So you worked at Dollhouse basically. Did I know that? I don't think I probably knew it, but I forgot at the time that you worked at Dollhouse. In terms of like, was it when it was peaking, when it was already established?
I think when it was already established, and then it started to like really like
pop off. How was your experience there?
You know what, it was amazing. I'll never take it back. If I could do it all over again, I'll definitely go back. The managers were good. It was hard for them because they were just young, running a business. And as hairstylists, we just didn't understand like why maybe things weren't as organised as we would expect it. But then, do you know what? It just, it was lit. Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
I feel like as well, for me, I've had the experience. I haven't worked under someone, but I've worked in a salon space where like it's been owned by management, and we're giving them money, commission, and all these things. So like, what would you say to upcoming UK hairstylists in terms of just starting out and finding a middle ground? Like, would you advise working under someone, or like, you know, just jump straight in and find your feet yourself? What do you think? No,
I would advise working under someone just for the experience. Because obviously before you start like a normal 9 to 5, you do work experience in secondary school.
Exactly.
The best thing to do is just learn from other hairstylists, learn the salon environment, learn the tricks of the trades, instead of going through stuff yourself, which you don't have to, that will discourage you in the beginning. You can start off somewhere else and you can be taught.
But don't let them exploit you, because we were getting exploited. It was like 50% of every client.
That's nuts.
And back then, I wasn't the best, but it was like my installs for salon price was like 100, 110. Around that price when installs were maybe like 60, 70 pounds. So going home with 50 pounds a day, and it was insane. But yeah, just don't get exploited, I think, naturally. In this game,
this 60-40 business, forget about it.
I feel like, I don't know if they do it now, but them taking their own clients but using the space, that's obviously different, like renting a chair.
Renting a chair is different to that,
Cool. Okay, so obviously everyone knows you as the Frontal Sleyer. Where did that name come from?
You know what, I was actually called Lovely Lay in the beginning.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then I literally was just doing hair, teaching people how to do hair. Not like teaching people, but like doing like little mini tutorials, teaching people about the lace quality and hair quality and stuff. And then literally one day I had a dream, and the name was the Frontal Sleyer. Like that's all I saw.
God.
And then I literally woke up the next morning, changed my name to the Frontal Sleyer, and just never looked back.
Never looked back from there.
Yeah.
And what would you say, like, obviously, as the journey carried on, how did you get into, like, the celebrity styling? Like, obviously, would you say that was your peakest moment? Or, like, the beginning? Because, you know, you can have a life cycle in this game.
Yeah.
So would you say, like, that's definitely where all your clientele came from? Or
I feel like that's where my exposure came from. I feel like by the time I started doing celebrities, I'd already had a name.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, you know what? I want some more exposure. So I just started like DMing loads of different celebrities. Hope they're gonna reply. Some didn't, some did.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good that you put yourself out there. Because some people naturally just wait for the experience to come to us, and we don't really understand our worth sometimes.
Yeah.
So for you, what would you say, like, you felt in the beginning that was like, nah, I'm good, let me message this person? Was it just a spark, or was it just because people were telling you, oh, you should do, you know, some things can just come to you in different ways, like...
I just thought, fuck it, let me just message them. Yeah. Not even in a professional way, like, oh, hello, my name is the Frontal Sleyer. I'll be like, hi, babe, do you want to come here? Do you want to work?
Yeah.
Like, literally, like,
just
as blunt as I am, I just was myself, and I just messaged them, and it just worked for me.
That's good. Thank God, because I feel like as hairstylists, you have the stages where you don't realise your worth or rooms that you can be in. Yeah. Because how do I say this? Like, I naturally, as being in this business, I would always compare myself in terms of like, oh, this person's on this amount of followers, but their work isn't all that. But then I look at my work and be like, it's much better. But I never had the courage to put myself forward for different opportunities for that exposure, if that makes sense. Yeah. So whilst people were getting their, you know, clout or exposure, I would say, especially in the market that we're in, I feel like I was setting myself back. So yeah, that's why your story is inspiring, because it's like you still maintain the name. And how would you like advise people to maintain the name? Once they blow, have their moment. You know, some people just treat their clients extra bad, or they forget their loyal clients. Like,
I just feel like if an opportunity comes and it's like something that will help you in the long run, cancel the booking.
Cancel
the booking.
Cancel
the client.
Yeah. Are you sure?
It's something that's going to be life-changing for yourself that will help you in the long run.
But how do you know? Because, say for example, you have 5 people today. Nicki Minaj, okay, let me not say Nicki Minaj, who can I say? Just someone else, proper famous, has called in last minute appointment. I'm cancelling all 5.
Cancelling them.
But then what if she doesn't give me any kind of promo?
There's no way. If you're going to cancel 5 clients, you have to make it work.
You have to.
You have to.
Okay.
No looking
That's
back.
Good. Yeah.
Apologise.
It's true.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's true. It's true, because sometimes things will come up, and I've actually like declined certain people because like, I don't want to do it. But I've always thought like, maybe I should have. Yeah,
I feel like you just kind of feel it. Do you know what I mean? Celebrities ain't everything. The exposure isn't everything. I mean, it's good for business, but you'll feel it if it's the right thing to do. Obviously, don't be thirsty and fucking accept everyone and cancel everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, just
for the bare minimum. Yeah. And who would you say like your favorite like celeb was to work with?
Jordan Woods. Yeah.
Was it more than once?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. That's really good. And any bad experiences? You don't need to name and shame, but any bad experiences that you were just like, nah.
With celebrities? Yeah. I actually don't like them.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like they're so entitled. I feel like influencers are entitled. I feel like they just make you feel like a worker, but you need me to look nice.
Exactly,
do you know what I mean? So I just never understood that. And honestly, I treat everyone fairly. I would rather do my normal day-to-day clients than to fly out. Obviously, flying out is fun. But sometimes I look at it and think there's so many things that can go wrong.
Exactly.
And a lot of hairstylists would just rather stick to the day-to-day because it's manageable. Yeah. But when it's like celebrities and stuff, so much can go wrong.
I can imagine. Especially looks.
And your patience will be tested.
Yeah, you need a lot of patience in this game, I can't lie. Yeah. So like, even after maintaining everything, like, do you really feel, this is a controversial question, but looking at the hair game now, do you think the way clients are booking is all just because of the followers, the clout, or is it the actual skill?
The skill. I feel like it's always been the skill.
You think?
Really and truly, yeah, because ain't no one booking someone that's actually
The people
I can book of one hairstylist that's so bait and her hair is so bad. But people book her because of the clout.
Yeah. But this is the thing, really. Sorry. But that's deep. But to be fair, I know one person too. And I've seen their work the next day and it's just been terrible.
I've seen it live, and the hair is crunchy. There's too much hairspray. There's just so much going on.
Oh my God, is it he?
Huh?
Is it he? Oh my God.
Who?
Can you meet this? Oh.
You have to do beep. Yeah.
Bro.
Fam.
You know what? Everybody gotta get to the bag.
Get to the fucking bag.
Yeah, nah, her hair's not good.
And I'm allowed to have my preference.
Yeah.
And I know the kind of girls that go to her too, they like that.
They like that stuff.
Yeah. They always look crunchy.
Crunchy.
Period.
Damn. We all think the same thing, we just don't say it.
Nah, I've got some hairstylist friends that will just be sending stuff to each other. Yeah.
Damn. So obviously, I know you're more than just the hair. And I know you have a beautiful son called Khalil. Love him. He's grown so much.
I know it.
It's crazy. So how was that, like, you know, being pregnant, being full time with hair, being a mum, school run, clients?
Oh, fucking school run. I hate school run.
School run clients. Like, how do you deal with it?
You know what? As soon as I found out that I was pregnant, this was like the peak of my career. Like literally the peak of my career. I thought, I'm keeping him straight. There was no questions asked. I didn't think about the struggle. I didn't think about the things that could go wrong. I just felt like, do what you can, make sure the baby's safe, don't stress, don't cry, don't nothing. And I literally was like, so like tunnel vision,
yeah.
Like, you know, when horses are on the road and they've got them things on their eyes. That was basically me. I just had to just make it through, And I'm not gonna lie, I was actually working full time. No one knew I was pregnant. Always used to wear hoodies and stuff. Like literally no one knew. And then I think when I was like 9 months, that's when shit really started to hit the fan. Like I just really felt like, oh my gosh, like what am I doing? Too late to have an abortion.
It's too late, can't go back.
And I just thought, do you know what? You can do it. It's been done before, you can do it. And then obviously I had him. And my whole thing was just like, because I just really didn't want to fail. My whole thing was just like, just carry on working, raise your son, you can do it. Like, independent woman type shit.
Yes. And I've seen, like, sorry to cut you off, but I've seen a lot of hairstylists. Like, I'm meeting more hairstylists who actually are mothers.
Yeah.
Obviously, naturally, no one looks like a mother straight off the bat. But it's like, wow, some of you have 2 kids.
Yeah, some people have like 3.
I'm thinking, how do you do this?
I don't even know. I don't know.
You really need like a strong support system.
Honestly, having a strong support system, a solid one, a genuine one, is so hard to find. I lost a lot of people when I had my son.
Why you don't?
Because I don't want to cry. I lost a lot of people when I had my son.
Were these like close friends or like just
like, like everybody that I thought would be here today are not.
Don't cry. Do you want tissue?
No, I can do this.
You can do this.
COVID happened. Luckily I had all my nieces and nephews around. At the time I lived with my friend as well, had her around, so it was it was good. But that allowed me to obviously bond with him because I had him just before COVID. But then I couldn't believe I had a child, and I was like, I went into postnatal almost immediately, because as soon as I got home from the hospital, I was in hospital for like a week. I had a client. I had a client. And she's still my client today. I love her so much. She's been with me through thick and thin. She makes it all worth it. But I literally had a client, and then after I did her, my mum and my sister were literally having Khalil, and then they'll bring him to me just to feed, and then they'll take him, and I'll just be sleeping day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Yeah.
But thank God, everything has like, you know, in the moment, yeah, because obviously, remember like what happened to you. But I was just thinking like, you always just need to be grateful of what's to come.
Absolutely.
Like, you can't let that situation or like that time period like knock you down.
Yeah.
Because you're also stopping yourself in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over time, like you naturally learn things, and I feel like mental health is so important when it comes to these things, because you see how when you said you had a client, I was thinking, God.
And she was like the best client ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she a regular before? Like
no, she was brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah.
So you see that cancelling a client because of your mental health, like how do you think people should go about it? Because the way that I think with mental health and being a hairstylist, yeah, is like the burnout is real. Listen.
Insane.
Even the pattern of just having a whole day, tomorrow the same thing, the next day the same thing,
yeah,
the next day the same thing. Especially when I was working at home.
Yeah.
There was no like separation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was the same with me as well.
There was no separation because my bed is just there. Yeah, I'll sleep, but this is still a workspace. Like there was no mental switch off. So I feel like whereby, you know, putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself is so important, but it's not being understood, I think.
Yeah.
It's not. But obviously it depends on the hairstylist, I think. But how do you think, because okay, I've cancelled one person in my life, and I feel like the way that it's gone down, it wasn't the way that I thought would be received, because it was for actually my personal reason. But like, how many people have you cancelled?
How many people?
How many people have you cancelled?
1,545.
What?
I don't know, but I've cancelled a lot of people.
How
and
did
thank
you
God,
feel?
because you girls are crazy.
Some people are crazy, and you
Yeah.
protect your energy by doing it. Let's not even
Yeah.
lie. Some people are actually mad. But like, how did you? Because I can't do it. I think it's just me not wanting to let people down.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because of the whole cancelling thing and my name being dragged, I was forced to work just because people wouldn't allow me to rest.
Just, yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's not like I can anticipate how I'm gonna feel, because I can't. Because I'll have like good days, bad days, good days, bad days, bad days, good. Do you know what I mean? So it was very unbalanced.
Yeah.
So obviously I'll put my schedule out, because it's my bread and butter. Like I don't do nothing else. This is my full-time job. I've got a son.
Yeah.
I can't just block off 1 month.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to keep going.
So I would try, you know, but I had to cancel.
Then how did you feel? How do you feel? Because like, in terms of just like, because have I been cancelled on before? No. Have you been cancelled on before?
Yeah, bears. But I don't care.
You don't care?
I'm just such a laid back. It's just like, oh fuck's sake. But
Yeah.
even before I could do my own hair,
Yeah.
I just felt like it was jarring. I just won't go to
To the person again.
Yeah.
Because even when in most cases, you don't even want to explain why. Like, I don't want to explain why.
Yeah.
I
felt
have to
like
show you
I
my vomit.
fucking overshared.
Really?
What?
To your clients, or like just
No, to my clients.
Yeah.
I would literally explain everything that I'm going through, just so you can. It was like I was so desperate for you to understand that I really can't do it, and they just didn't care.
Okay, yeah.
And I get it, because it's like business. You want to do your hair, but you're actually a human being.
Exactly.
Someone's gonna show you the same pepper you're showing me now.
Exactly. But
So
I just think
breathe.
people just be nice. Clients, just be nice. Just
Give
tell
us
people,
grace.
Yeah, give grace. Obviously, it might not be nice on your birthday and all these things, but don't book when it's your birthday. That's one thing I say. Don't book on the day of where you've got X, Y, and Z appointments and it's your birthday dinner that same day. Like, give at least, I would say, a day. Or if the client is nice, come in for styling the next day.
Yeah.
Get the installed up. Like, there's ways around it.
Yeah, like obviously because of that, I've learned that I always tell my clients, okay, if it's your birthday, bring me your wig, let's make the wig. Let's have that all sorted. Come back, check our schedules. If it works, then on the day, I re-glue and I style it. No matter what I'm going through, I know I can glue it and style it.
Yeah.
I can't make a fresh wig if
that's
I
a
just
whole
want
other
to,
thing.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I found ways.
But obviously on the back end of cancelling people, how, you know, people drag through the mud, like we just spoke about. How, you know, have you had a moment where People have dragged you through the mud.
They dragged me.
They dragged you.
And mopped me on the floor.
Pulled you by your hair.
Pulled me by my G-string.
But what happened, if you don't mind to play it?
Do you know what? It was so long ago that I can't remember. But what I do know is, because I was such a people pleaser, I always went above and beyond. Before you've even opened your mouth to say anything, I'll overpromise and underachieve. That was my problem.
Yeah.
But I always stuck to what I said I was going to do. But then they just wanted more.
I get you.
And the last girl that dragged me, she just literally just wanted more.
I think that's when people take the piss though.
Nobody checked on me to see if I was all right.
Oh my God.
Not that I can remember. Like, I didn't have the support. It was just, they're sending me the thing.
No,
I know, like, I've seen it. Like, stop sending it to me. Do you know what I mean? People are laughing on the phone, but it's like, I've worked so hard to get to where I'm at. And I also saw, like, none of my friends or anything defended me publicly. Not saying that they should, but when it was me defending people, I would defend you. Do you know what I mean? But no one did that, but it's calm.
But everything's a mental note in this game as well. Like, even when you first start, you realise your friends aren't, for me anyway, your friends aren't your clients.
No, period.
They're not. So,
and clients aren't your friends.
Yeah.
But I've had some.
Some are actually like, they do more than my actual friends.
Yeah.
In terms of like, every time we link up, trust me, like,
it's always lit.
Yeah, man. So what advice like would you give for people who are getting dragged, or like people who are, you know, there's not a good name for them out there publicly, socially, let's say.
Just
how can they change it?
Just keep going, yeah. Keep posting.
What if you're a repeat offender?
Keep working like me.
Are you
No. Obviously, I've been dragged like 3 times.
But like, yeah,
if you're a repeat offender, take a step back
and just read the comments with somebody, like maybe like a sister or a cousin, someone you're close to, and try and learn from what people are saying. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of the things that people do say is not even true.
It's true, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not even true. People just be saying they booked you and you've never seen them before.
And like, do you have any advice and tips for like, you know, people who are new to this, like how to prioritize themselves so the business is still working for the interest of people, but for their interest too?
I feel like just have a balance. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Spend more time perfecting your craft as opposed to taking bookings. Yeah. Honestly, working under somebody is really good.
I think that's better.
Shadowing, like someone in a salon, just do it.
Yeah.
Not even like a salon where it's like our age mates. I'm saying older, like 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Just go and shadow it.
Yeah. But I feel, obviously, I was actually talking about this like in another episode about working from home and conditions and stuff. Like, the challenges I would say from working under someone is you're naturally gonna just be stuck with them. So if their company's going down, you might also go down as well.
No, you've got to go.
You have to leave, innit?
Yeah, next.
In terms of just like, say you're at somewhere but there's so much backlash from that company or that salon, how would you go about it? Would you just get up and leave, or evaluate, continue?
Yeah, because people don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? It's all fun and games when it's like customers and whatever saying what they're saying, because a lot of businesses don't speak up. They just make the one comment and just leave it there. Because half of the time there's so much in between it that as businesses we obviously can't like speak about because we're going to be called unprofessional.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, like,
it's a lot, man. I just feel like it's really sad that not that it's sad because we all have free will, but I just feel like, can we just have grace just a little bit?
Yeah.
Especially with the whole mental health thing, like, it's real.
Yeah.
Especially when you have bad spirited clients.
There's too many of them, and it's not like a thing where they intend to be bad. Some people are just, they just have something and they don't know.
There's people that want to cut corners. Those are the ones that want to cut corners. And one thing I wanted to also highlight is this whole refund culture thing. Like, how do you deal with a difficult customer? Because for me, I remember I was sending her paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't know how to deal with this. So I was just thinking, let me give you back your money. But I realised we should not be quick to give back money?
Nah, always the first thing is find out what's happened, find out what they want, fix it, like offer to fix first.
Yeah, always.
Like it has to be try and encourage fixing the problem. They might be discouraged, they might not want to come back, but if they don't want to come back and you've worked your work, you've done the wig, you've made the wig, maybe partial refund, or just take me small claims court.
I can't lie, it's a lot of, you're even wasting money. Like, you're even wasting money.
Yes, do you know what? Some people, it's just like, just give them the money. But you don't want to be doing that to everyone, because some people actually like, they want to have their cake and eat it.
Yeah, nah, the last client I had that I did that with, I fixed the problem. She just wanted her money. Yeah, you fixed it, babes. I fixed the problem, she just picked it up, I fixed it again. And then they'll wear the problem wig. Take pictures. Exactly. And I'm an investigator. I will find you and your friends and I will see the wig that I installed. And you look nice, by the way. So why are you being horrible for? I thought the install was bad. Or the wig is sliding. With recent events, with another OG, not obviously with you, but just in terms of what's going on. Yeah. What are your takes on it? What do you think people should take away from it? I just feel like off the jump, things are not always black and white. There's a lot of grey areas. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, with that particular situation, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard it, I just thought she's having a bad day. Yeah. Something's up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just felt like people just were dying to. It's like I remember seeing one girl on TikTok talking about we might not be able to cancel like Mulan's hair, but let's drag her name through the mud. Or like let's like, I don't know what she said, but I'm just thinking you're so evil. Yeah. It's really, one thing, she made a mistake. Yeah. And that's the thing though, because is it making a mistake or is it your character? But naturally, if you have bad character, I feel like it will just show throughout all areas of your business. Yeah, but if you're a bad character, you just won't be great at work at your 9 to 5. It's true, it's true. Some people have bad character, but they're really good at doing hair. Exactly. It's whether you want to stomach it or not. Yeah. Or like if you want to... It doesn't happen, this is not something that happens every day. It doesn't happen every day. She's not going to come and give attitudes every day. So yeah, it was probably just an off day, or she just wasn't, with it. But we were never really we're just really taking it too far, and it's just like, are you alright? Is everything okay at home? And I just hate how it became a thing that more, like, why do bad things have to happen for more things to come out? The thing that annoyed me, I saw a video, obviously after all these things were happening, a girl went to go and get her braids done. I don't know if you've seen it, but she got her braids, she was literally recording the whole thing in terms of step by step, and she just said like she wasn't happy with it. Literally recording saying that she didn't like the parting of the hair, she didn't like certain things being done, but she voiced her opinion and nothing was done about it. But I'm sorry, I'm not recording, putting a video together, I've even paid her money, and then I'm still chatting shit. Excuse my language, but what the fuck? Just don't give her your money. Just don't give her the money. Just even tell her to take it out, it's fine, or just stop here, it's fine. Just leave it. And I get it, it's your hard earned money, I get it. You worked hard for it, I get it. You want to make your review, I get it. You want people to hear you, get it. Like, you want to be someone so bad. You get it. But don't try and get a come up over someone's downfall. Yeah. You're a terrible person and it will never work. Yeah. I can't lie, anyone that's dragged me is not smiling today. Do you know what, honestly, after everything I've been through with clients and all of that, since I've started doing hair again, I've never had any issues. Any issues, that's good. God just won't bring that to you. Nah. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Bye.